Hey friends, it's me, Christiana Gaudet, your Tarot Fairy Godmother, and it's that time again. It is time for Global Tarot Circle. Thank you all so much for being here. It's nice to see you. I want to say a big thank you to my friend Katie Kondo for a generous super chat. Very good. And thanks for the love for the new car. Yeah. We knew it was on its way. We had worked the deal already, but today we had to be there as soon as they called. And when I say we, I sent John out to do it because I was busy working. So as soon as they called, he had to go out, and then he got to test drive it to make sure he wanted it, and he did. So now, for the very first time, we have a fully electric vehicle, and we are super excited about it. So thank you so much for the support for that. And it's a bigger car. What happens when there's twins in the family, right? Everyone in my family, Alice and Damien had a Corolla, John and I each had a Corolla. And the twins come. Allison and Damien trade in their Corolla for a Chevy Traverse, so they've got, they've got room. And the EV that we got it's like a crossover vehicle size. So we got room too, so we can take those kids on adventures when the time comes. Hey, yes, Cartomancer Magazine, you have an EV as well. We'll have to compare notes. I don't understand anything about it yet. John is reading the manual tonight, and he will apparently fill me in. But it seems to do some cool tricks. We're excited about it. All right, my friends, Global Tarot Circle. We do this once a month. We've been doing this online since like 2011. We started out on WebEx, then we moved to Facebook. Now we're here on YouTube. So a lot of you know the deal and have already put in a burning question. And a burning question is much appreciated. We will do those in the order in which we see them. And get your cards ready, because this is an opportunity for you to get some reading practice too. But start by telling us where in the world you are and what cards you're working with. I am in Palm City, Florida. Oh, and tell us your name too, if that isn't obvious. I am in Florida, Palm City, and today I am using Grateful Dead Tarot, so that should be fun. Claire, yes, big tax refund. That is a fact, yes. So thank you everyone for being here. Special shout out to all of the members. You can tell who the members are because their names are in green. Members are people who make a monthly commitment to this channel. And if you are a member, remember to check out the members only playlist. There's a lot of great stuff there for you, and also a link for our upcoming members only live stream, where we're going to do readings on AITA. And can tarot tell if you are or if you aren't? And how would tarot tell that? That's what we're going to play with. All right, so let's see. Katie Kondo, you're in Massachusetts using Vision Quest Tarot. Bianca Tarot in New Jersey using the Golden Girls Tarot. Ashriel Knight, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Working with the Tarot of Oppositions. And let's see. Justine Osina, thanks for being a member. You're in Houston using Spiritwise RWS, very good. And we do have plenty of questions, so let's get going with that, and I'll read through the introductions as I see them come in. So here's how this works. A lot of you already know the format because you've been here with us before, and thanks for coming back, and thanks to those of you who are with us for the first time. So here's how it works. I take the questions in order. I'll read the question aloud. I will pull one card to answer the question using my Grateful Dead Tarot, and you'll be able to see the card here. And I will give you my answer. Then anyone who would like to, using the following format, will also do a single card reading for the question. Here's the format. The name of the person you're reading for, the card you got, and your interpretation. So if you ask a question, not only should you listen to me, you should read through the comment thread to get the rest of your reading. This is Global Tarot Circle, and we put many cards together across the globe to create a full reading. Now, obviously, I can speak quicker than you can type. And so you may not be able to keep up with every one I do. So do every other one or just do the ones you want to do. There's enough people here that that's going to work out okay. So we'll do this for about half an hour. And in the second half, we'll go into conversation about tarot. We might do some informal tarot instruction. There was a good question that came up in the Global Tarot Circle group on Facebook about what to do when you have friends who are tarot phobic. How do you handle that? Do you handle that? What about family members? So that's an interesting question we might talk about. Any question that you have about tarot, about a reading you've done, about a particular deck or card or technique, save it for the second half. When I open the floor for questions about tarot, go ahead and put it in. We'll handle as many as we can. Right now, it's time for us to get going with readings. And the first question I see is from Smile Soul 20. Thank you so much for being a member. We appreciate you. My question is, I've noticed that the bike tire of my bike is loose. Is it safe for me to ride every day? So, here's one of those questions. I will pull a card, but I feel like there's an obvious answer, which is go get it fixed. Just in case, like why, if you have to ask that question, why not go get it fixed and take care of your precious self because we love you? But let's pull a card on that. And we have the Two of Roses, which is the Two of Cups. And, I'm really focused on the caduceus here, which is about healing. And the idea that, okay, there are two wheels. And two is also the relationship between bike and rider. And, it's probably okay, honestly. But I want you to go get it fixed because I care about you, just in case. All right. Anyone who wants to do that reading, smile at Smile Soul 20, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Next question, Aria Wilson. So nice to see you. My question is, what advice do my ancestors have for me? Let's see what we got. The Queen of Roses reversed, the Queen of Cups reversed. So this comes specifically from your maternal ancestors. And it suggests that there is some sort of hereditary ancestral trauma from mother to daughter, from woman to woman throughout your family line. And that you need to really work to heal that trauma, to heal the trauma of your own life and heal the trauma that was passed to you from your mother. If you'd like to do that reading, at Aria Wilson, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Jenny, nice to see you. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay. And if you'd like to do this reading, at Jenny, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Me and this guy like some elements of BDSM in the bedroom. Sometimes when I provoke him too much, his face changes like he's really mad, not just playing anymore. Am I correct? He denied it when asked. What an interesting question. Does he really get mad or is he just in the scene? That is the question. Is he scening or is he really mad? All right, let's see. King of Skulls, that's like the King of Swords. I don't think he's out of control. I don't think he'll hurt you. I think he just may be very good at scening and he may be using the BDSM to work through some real anger issues that he has. I don't think he's out of control, but I think he is working through some of his own issues, which some people would argue is an appropriate use of BDSM. Some people might disagree. I'm not an expert on that topic, but there it is. All right. Justine Osina, thank you so much for being a member. My question, what is blocking me from feeling secure enough to express my authentic self when I'm with my romantic partner? Let's take a look and see. 8 of Pentacles reversed. 8 of Bears reversed in this deck. I feel like there's something here that's not working. It's not you. You're not feeling safe. In the relationship, you don't feel safe. There is something, and I don't know, it might be you, it might be the partner, it might be the way you communicate together, but there are ways you don't feel safe in this relationship. And I think you really have to listen to that and really think about it. Are you safe in the relationship and you just don't feel safe? Is there something that this person could be doing to help you feel safe? I think you have to look at it and don't see it as a shortcoming in you. See it as something that you both need to work through together. All right. And obviously, if you want to do that reading, at Justine Osina, the name of the card you got, and your interpretation. All right, Laura S., nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Next question up is Katie Kondo. Thank you for being a member, and thank you for the very generous super chat. What's an unexpected positive that will come from this weekend? I have a reunion with old friends, and I'm feeling apprehensive. All right, if you'd like to do this reading, at Katie Kondo, the name of the card you got, and your interpretation. All right. Saint. This is like the Hierophant. And honestly, I feel like in this reunion, you will see who has grown and who hasn't. You will see people who maybe have an understanding of things that you need to have around you. You know, this idea of a shared understanding. And so I think this will help you see how you have grown, how they have grown, and the way that you might work together in the future. Not with all of them maybe, but with some, there may be something here. I mean, there's this long-standing connection, but there may be a connection for the future as well. So see what you think. It feels serious, it feels heavy, but it feels important. All right. Ashriel Knight, thank you so much for being a member here. If you'd like to do this reading, at Ashriel Knight, the name of the card you got, and your interpretation. Will I get a promotion and a raise this month? Let's see what we see. Ooh, the 10 of Skulls, which is like the 10 of Swords. I hope other people get more positive cards. If I had to go with this, I might say maybe not. I might say if it's time for your review, the review may be postponed. Or there may be a bunch of stuff in the review that is difficult. Or the company may be going through something difficult. So, you do get the promotion, but the promotion is really difficult. It could be that too. But we all recognize this is not the most positive of cards. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Let's see what other people get. Again, if you'd like to do this reading, at Ashriel Knight, the name of the card you got, and your interpretation. All right, Betty Fleischer, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Bianca Tarot, thanks for the nice words on the card. What good things are coming to me soon? If you would like to do this reading, at Bianca Tarot, the name of the card you got, and your interpretation. What good things are coming to you soon? Storyteller, it's the Fool. So, I mean, you get to choose. You get to write your own adventure. You get to choose where you want to go and what you want to do. This could suggest some travel. This could suggest some fun. This could suggest you stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping outside the lines, outside the box, and doing something a little different in a way that would feel really good. So let's see what happens. All right, at Bianca Tarot, the name of the card you got, and your interpretation. Claire C., thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. You are in Port Charlotte, Florida, with your Radiant Rider-Waite. Very good. Maya Starbuck, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Clumsy Clairvoyance, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member. All right. The next question that I see is from Mystics Haven. Just over-scrolled. Hang on a minute. Nice to see all of you here. And thank you, everyone, for being here and for doing readings. It's nice to see you. Mystics Haven, here we are. Nope. Hang on. Gotta find you. And Mystics Haven, you are Teresa in Georgia using Book of Shadows as above tarot. Cool. All right, here we go. I found your question. What do I need to know in regards to a possible romantic relationship in the future? If you'd like to do this reading at Mystics Haven, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Let's see what we see. What do you need to know? The cosmic wheel, that's the wheel of fortune. All right, so what you need to know is you don't want a repeat of what you've done before. What you need to know is you might meet someone, totally at random, not when you're expecting it. And the person that is the right person may be very different than you would have thought. So be open to the possibilities. And sometimes, I'm not suggesting that you engage in risky behavior, but sometimes you do need to take a risk on love. And if you have not been lucky in love before, maybe you will be now. All right, and if you'd like to do this reading at Mystics Haven, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Okay, Disco Bunny, you are on your way to Japan. That's fabulous. Kristen from Connecticut going to Japan using Influence of the Angels Tarot. Very good. And the question for Disco Bunny, advice for my new life start in Japan next week. Yes, indeed. So you're going to have to watch us at crazy times. We are so excited for you. If you'd like to do this reading at Disco Bunny, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. The Five of Bolts reversed. So that would be like the Five of Wands reversed. And the key is you just have to sort of figure out how you fit in and how you're going to get along. You're there to learn. You're there to collaborate. Don't expect people to lead you and don't expect you to lead people. Just kind of see how you fit in and let it flow. All right. Again, at Disco Bunny, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Okay, Maya Starbuck, thank you for being a member here. Thanks for being here tonight. Here's the question. Will we be buying the house we are renting by November? If you would like to do this reading at Maya Starbuck, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Here we go. The Knight of Skulls, which is the Knight of Swords. And if you know the Grateful Dead, this is Delia DeLyon. Coming back after shooting Stagger Lee in a place where no person would like to be shot. So I'm going to take that as a yes. I think you will. I think you'll pull the trigger. Very literally, I think you'll buy. So let's see what other people have to say. At Maya Starbuck, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. And Laura S., thanks for being a member here in Kona, Hawaii, using Kickstarter's Granny's Postcards Tarot. So cool. So cool. All right, let me scroll here. Hey, Caroline, nice to see you. Kennedy Casey, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here in St. Pete, Florida, using the Rider-Waite Tarot. Jenny is here. Thanks for being a member here. Alchemical Tarot in Palm Desert, California. Maya Starbuck is in Washington State using Line Strider Tarot. Peggy Lou Levens, thanks for being a member in Oak Hill, Florida, using the Golden Foil RWS Tarot. Clumsy Clairvoyance in the Mojave Desert, California, using the Ostara Tarot. Betty Flesher in Southern West Virginia, using the New Heavenly Bloom Tarot. Lisa Harmon, thanks for being a member in Greenville, South Carolina, with the Kauai deck. Jake Tay, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member in Atlanta, using RWS. All right. Next question comes from Jake. And the question is, may I have a piece of advice from Spirit? If you would like to do this reading at Jake Tay, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Hero. So this is strength. And I think the piece of advice from Spirit, this is such an interesting version of this card. It's the song of Samson and Delilah. It tells the story of Samson and Delilah. And remember that Delilah cuts off Samson's hair. But then he has to fight a lion, and he wins. And then there are bees, and the bees make honey in the lion's head, and that's what's happening. And isn't it interesting that the bees actually make the infinity symbol that is also over the snake's head here? So interesting. But what advice from Spirit does this card have for you, Jake? I think it is your strength, that nothing can take your strength from you, that you must know that you are strong, that you are capable, and nothing and no one can take it from you. And that's what Spirit wants you to know. That's what I think. Okay, and a similar question from Peggy Lou. Thanks for using a members-only emoji. If you'd like to do this reading at Peggy Lou Levens, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. And we thank you so much for being here, Peggy, and for being a member. What does Spirit want me to know? All right. The Page of Bolts reversed. So that's like the Page of Wands reversed. And the thing is, I think there is something that you have not learned that you must learn in order to move forward. And I think it has to do with your own talent, your own spirit, your own ability, what is in you, your own life force energy. There is something that you need to learn about that, about its power. That's what I think. Let's see what other people have to say. Again, Pat, Peggy Lou Levens, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Claire C., thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member. I've decided to see a different cardiologist. Will this new one help me and communicate me? I drew the Three of Hearts reversed. Do you mean the Three of Swords? So often we mistake that when I asked about surgery with the prior doctor. Either way, though, if it was the Three of Hearts, it could be the Three of Cups, or it could be the Three of Swords. Either way, that's not happy. Well, if it was the Three of Swords reversed when you talk to a cardiac doctor, I'd be good with that, because that would be the healing of the heart, very literally. So I would really want to know, do you mean Three of Swords reversed or Three of Cups reversed? I would really want to know that, because if it was Three of Cups reversed, I wouldn't necessarily like it. If it was the Three of Swords reversed, I would, for a cardiologist. But will you like the new cardiologist? It's always good to try a new doctor. Let's take a look and see at Claire C., the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Oh, here is that Two of Cups again, the Two of Roses. And I'm going to say, yeah, you may feel more comfortable with the new doctor. And again, that caduceus is so significant given the question. So I'm going to say, yeah, you're wise to see the new doctor, and you may like the new doctor better, and that's fine. All right, if you want to do that one, at Claire C., the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Okay, so Zainab Ali, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. My question is, Muhammad Ali's next action toward me. And if you'd like to do this reading, at Zainab Ali, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. So card 13, the river, that's death. And so I think there's going to be a change. There's going to be a change in the relationship. It's going to be something different, something that has not been done before. Let's see what other people have to say. And when the Two of Roses came up in regards to the first question, the bicycle question, yeah, Cartomancer magazine saw what I saw. Those roses lined up like bike tires. Yep, absolutely. Okay, Kennedy Casey, thank you for being a member here. If anyone wants to do this one, at Kennedy Casey, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. I'm going through a tough time right now. I'm so sorry. Can I have a card to tell me something that will help me? What a great question. That's a great way to phrase a question. Again, if you'd like to do this reading, at Kennedy Casey, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. The Three of Roses reversed, so the Three of Cups reversed. So I feel like you might need to do the very thing that feels hard to do. to spend time with friends, to spend time with people you care about, to trust some people, to talk with people, listen to music that you enjoy, and give it some time. It's going to take time, and that's okay. But don't go it alone. Make sure you have people around you that you care about, that care about you. And we're all sending you love. All right, and thank you everyone for doing readings with us. We really appreciate it. Okay, and hang on a minute. I need to acknowledge someone. Cartomancer Magazine, thank you so much for the super sticker. We really appreciate that. And friends, if you love tarot, and if you're here and you don't love tarot, I don't know what you're doing here, quite frankly. I mean, thanks for being here, but most of us here, we love tarot. And if you love tarot, if you love divination, if you love to work with cards, and you don't get the Cartomancer Magazine, you're missing so much, so much. Just go online, Cartomancer Magazine. You can get it paper, like a real magazine that you can take to the beach, so good. Or you can get it online, also good. And the next issue, the fall issue, has me talking about this very deck. So, thank you so much, Cartomancer Magazine. And friends, do yourself a favor. Support this magazine because we need it in our community. And it is a good magazine, man. I will say this, in all honesty. This magazine has been through a lot of changes over time. And it has grown, and the new management, well, it's not so new anymore, but newish management, Amber, and the people she has working with her are just doing a fabulous job. So even if you had it a few years ago and didn't love it, don't worry. You just keep going, try again, because it's really great. It's really great. It makes me proud to be part of this community, seriously. And you'll feel the same way. All right. Now, let's see. Okay, let me scroll back. Give me a minute. Thank you, everyone, for participating and doing great readings. Really appreciate it. All right. Yeah, I think we're going to get rid of Tarot Destroyer. I don't think any one of us really cares about anal warts, particularly. So I think we're just going to get rid of that. All right. And again, thank you everyone for playing. Cheryl Jefferson, so nice to see you. Pamela Phillips, thanks for being a member. Nice to see you. And hey, Chriswell, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. And just scrolling, looking for the next question. Hang on. Hey, Chriswell, I arrive and the first thing I see is BDSM, and I think this is the right video. It is. It is. We talk about all things when we embrace tarot. Divergent Heart. We have a new member in our midst. Divergent Heart. Thank you so much for being here as a new member. We really appreciate you. We appreciate this support. On this channel, there is a playlist called Members Only. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you find the link there for the upcoming Members Only live stream. And look at all the other stuff that's there for you. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. All right. And thank you, Lisa, for asking about the twins. They're doing so well. Thank you. Aubrey still isn't home, but she's doing really well, and we expect her to be home soon. So thank you for that. All right. Let's see. Give me a minute. I don't want to miss anyone. And then I'm like reading everyone's readings. I'm like, oh man, you guys are good. You're doing a good job. Okay, so I think this is the next question is Yolanda. Yolanda, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member. Advice for the weekend. All righty. If you'd like to do this reading, at Yolanda Pavelski. I hope I did that well. I'm so sorry if I didn't. The name of the card you got and your interpretation. Advice for the weekend. The 9 of Skulls, which is like the 9 of Swords. There is something here that is upsetting you or worrying you. It may be worrying about a difficult interaction, a difficult conversation, but I'll tell you what, you may be more worried than you need to be. Be on guard, but don't worry too much. I think that's the best advice is I think you may be worrying more than you need to. All right. All right. So should we do a reading on this, Chriswell? Apparently there's a second edition of Urban Tarot and a small number of cards are changed. Wonder why, and should I get the updated one? You're going to write the artist, but why not do a reading on it? Okay. If you'd like to do this reading, at Chriswell265, the name of the card you got, and your interpretation, should he get the updated deck? 3 of Roses reversed, that's like 3 of Cups reversed. I'm going to say no, not enough differences. All right. Let's see what else we got. Okay, next question. Caroline McLaughlin, trying to connect with ancestors. Does any of them have a message for me? If you would like to do this reading, at Caroline McLaughlin, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. The 3 of Bolts reversed. So that's like the 3 of Wands reversed. So is there some place, Caroline, where you feel like you're banging your head against a wall? Where you feel like things are not going your way and you don't know what you can do to make them go your way? If such a thing is happening, I think the ancestors want you to know that it may not be in your control to change it, and maybe put your energy on something else. See what other people have to say. At Caroline McLaughlin, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Okay, hang on one second here. Remove. All right. Claire, so the 3 of Swords reversed, I think you're going to like the new doctrine, that's fine. But personally, for the 3 of Swords reversed, that reversal is important. For a cardiologist, I would like it reversed. I would not like it upright. But honestly, you pulled the card. It's your situation. So however you feel it, that's the thing. Okay. Hey, Yatsuri Shop. Zuri, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Oh, you're taking your exam Saturday. Yeah, don't worry too much. It's fine. It's fine. All right. I'm just making sure. Oh, wow. Thank you, Zuri, for referring Divergent Heart here. That's fabulous. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Pamela Phillips, this is your first time at Global Tarot Circle? How the heck did that happen? Oh my gosh, well, thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member here. We really appreciate you. Oh my gosh, do you get the anal wart person too? Clumsy Clairvoyance, Tarot Destroyer? Good Lord. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess we're in good company if we both get that. Okay, fair enough. And I can see by the time that we can now open the floor to tarot questions. What questions do you have specifically about tarot? And I'm going to bring up Chriswell's question as well. And no new questions for readings. I'm going to go through and try to pick up every question for reading that. I see if I accidentally missed you. I'm so sorry. You can reiterate. But now the floor is open for questions about tarot. Do you have questions about decks, cards, techniques, whatever? Chriswell's question is so interesting. Do you have or have you ever had a friend or family member who is tarot phobic? And what do you do with that? I certainly have one friend who isn't interested, but doesn't see anything bad, we just don't kind of talk about it, but like doesn't think I'm bad. I think if I had a friend or a family member who thought I was bad or evil because of what I do, well, and in fact, I had that situation. I had family members literally praying for me to cease and desist. So I moved away and never saw them again. That's how I handled it. So for me, it's like the level of disrespect. If they're just not into it, that's fine. I don't care. You don't have to be into everything that I'm into. You don't even have to like the Grateful Dead. But you got to be respectful. That's where I'm at. So tag it Tarophobia and tell us what you think. And let me know what other questions you might have. Okay. Lots of great. Okay. Divergent Heart. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being a member here. I just over scrolled. Here we go. Would just like a reading. So for Divergent Heart, what does the universe want Divergent Heart to know? Let's do that. If you'd like to do this reading at Divergent Heart, name of the card you got, your interpretation. Here we go. The Lady reversed. That would be like the High Priestess reversed. I wonder if there are ways you feel guilty for things that are not your fault or things that don't deserve feeling guilty for. I wonder if you hold yourself back by not honoring yourself fully. If you feel guilt or shame when you should feel pride and confidence. I wonder. Let's see what other people say. All right. Okay, Claire, you felt it as no to letting him cut. Makes sense. That totally does make sense. Absolutely. Okay, Maya, great time with the global readings. Haven't been here before. So appreciate it. Thanks for using a members only emoji, and thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. Oh, Peggy Lou, you pulled a card for me and got the sun. Thank you. Okay. Oh, Justine, thank you so much. Thanks for being a member for 4 months. You've learned so much from the last few classes on creating custom spreads and 3-card spreads. They've been so helpful for me in creating them on the spot. You would be proud. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So good, so good. Here is a great question, and I just overscrolled again. I am so sorry. Let me go back to it. It is a question about, here it is, from Kristen Louise. Differences between the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. So good. Such a good question. Let me find those cards so we can look at them. Tag it differences between 6 of Swords and 8 of Cups and tell us what you think. And I do think that there is a bit of a similarity. Here's the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. There's a bit of a similarity because in each case, we're moving away from something. And in each case, we can't see the faces. And there is sort of this solemn, somber mood in both cases. In each case, we hope we're moving towards something better. In each case, we're leaving something behind. I would say with the 6 of Swords, we're pretty sure we're leaving the rough waters behind and going towards something smooth. With the 8 of Cups, we don't really have that assurance. We're leaving behind something and we're going towards something, but we don't know. Now, some deeper stuff. Aleister Crowley refers to the 6 of Swords as the card of science. What we see going on in this card, I mean, can you imagine, would anyone carry swords in a boat, in a wooden boat? That's a freaking wooden boat. Would you put swords in a wooden boat like that? No, you would not. And when we think about it, we remember that water is emotion, And swords is powers of the mind, so logic, science. So the idea here is the way we move forward is by thinking logically. So there is emotion in both of these cards. This because it is cups, which is emotion, and this, even though it's swords, because there is so much here about water. Now, both can refer to travel. This is, traditionally the old travel over water, right? But both could refer to travel. A keyword for this one, though, the 8 of Cups, is abandonment. And in this card, there's a sense of being abandoned or having to walk away from something. In both cards, there can be a sense of healing. That in each case, like here with the 8 of Cups, we are processing something that has been hurtful. And maybe that's the same in the 6 of Swords. So when you say, what are the differences? We do need to acknowledge that there are many similarities. And when we find cards that are similar, that's important because when they come up together, they really strengthen the meaning. So the specific differences, 6 of Swords discusses logic specifically. 8 of Cups discusses abandonment specifically. But yes, there are many similarities. Let's see what other people have to say. And thank you for that really smart question, Kristen Louise. Okay, here's a question from Febborn. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member here. I was sitting outside last Friday and heard someone distinctly call my name. Looked to the left and saw no one. What was that about? Well, that's for a reading. And if you'd like to do this reading at Febborn, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Saw no one? What was that about? 9 of Cups. I think there is someone in spirit that you really hope is watching over you and with you, and I think that was an indication that that person is with you. All right, Kennedy Casey, once again, thanks for being here and thanks for being a member. Tarotphobic. My cousin is 11 years old and interested in learning tarot. I offered to give him one of my decks, and my uncle told him no because it's a religious item. So that's an interesting thing. No, because it's a religious item, not of his religion. It's a religious item, and he should do it more respectfully. I want more. I want more information. Cartomancer magazine, not like the dead. Gasp. Oh, man, I'm in a mixed marriage. The person I'm married to does not love the dead. What can I do? Oh, Zuri, thank you so much for those kind words about the custom spread class. Okay. Oh, Lisa, I am so sorry I skipped your question. Anyone else, if I skipped your question, please do reiterate. I will get to you as quickly as possible. I apologize. Lisa, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for being a member. What do you want? What do my ancestors want me to know? And if you'd like to do this reading at Lisa Harmon, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Page of Cups reversed. Your ancestors want you to know that you're loved even when you do not feel loved, that you are young even when you do not feel young, that you know the truth even when no one will hear you and even when no one believes you. Let's see what other people have to say. Okay, Bianca, tarotphobic. I try not to advertise it as much because I know everyone has their own beliefs. I had a religious friend ask me once if I would stop if God asked me to. That annoyed me. Yeah, that would annoy me too. Absolutely. Here we go. Here's more. Kennedy. I laid into him and told him it's not a religious item and that it was an insult, and that was an insult to what I do. Well, but, I mean, from my perspective, it is a religious item. It absolutely is. It is the primary tool of my religion for me. It's like my personal doorway into my pagan practice. Now, do you have to be pagan to practice tarot? Do you have to see it that way? No, you do not. But for me, it really is a religious item. But that wouldn't keep me, I still don't understand why can't a child have a religious item? That's the part I don't understand. And what religion? An item of what religion? That's what I want to know too. Because it is like, people of all different religions use tarot. We may, as I do, see it as a religious item, certainly. But why is that a problem? Oh, this is very interesting regarding the 6 and the 8 from Justine. I think there's a lot there, but one of the big things is having to guide yourself or someone else guiding you. Oh my gosh, I missed that completely. And that's why we meet together. Right. With the 6, someone is guiding you, when with the 8, you're guiding yourself. That's brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And also in the 6 of Swords, your thoughts may be more scattered. Sure, brilliant. Clumsy clairvoyance, tarotphobic. Yes. I deal with my ex. Hang on a minute. Oh, I skipped you too. I may have skipped a few people. Okay. I'm going to not get to, hang on. Let me report this person. Thank you. Okay. Let's see, what is this person doing? Is it unwanted commercial content or spam? No. Pornography or sexually illicit material? No. Child abuse? No. Hate speech. It's hate speech. There you go. There you go. Report. Bye-bye. All right. So Betty, so sorry. And anyone else that I skipped, let me know. Betty, let me go back and find you. And everyone just keep reading and keep communicating with each other. A lot of what happens here doesn't happen out of my mouth. It happens in your conversation with each other in the written word. Let me look for you, Betty. And y'all know I've been simulcasting on Instagram, and I decided this was one I cannot simulcast, because it takes every bit of my attention to try to do this. It moves so very quickly. And that's because y'all are here, and I really appreciate you. Maya Starbuck, I don't think I thanked you for the super sticker. Thank you very, very much. Really appreciate that. Oh my goodness. See, got to go back because you miss things. Things happen so quickly. All right. Betty, man, you got there early, didn't you? So sorry I missed you. I may have missed a few people. Let's see what else we got going on here. The whole religious thing around tarot is so very interesting, isn't it? I'm just chatting as I'm scrolling and looking for Betty. It's such an interesting thing because, like, I am very uncomfortable with the idea that we have to respect other people's beliefs if other people's beliefs are disrespectful to us. Let's say that. Here we go. Got it. Betty Flesher. Thank you for your patience. All right. If you'd like to do this reading, at Betty Flesher, the name of the card you got and your interpretation, any messages from loved ones in spirit. Betty, thanks for your patience. Thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. And goodness gracious. Well, speaking of the Three of Swords reversed, exactly that card. It's the Three of Skulls, but it's the Three of Swords reversed. I believe that this is very specifically your recent loved one who passed away who has 4 legs. I'm so sorry for your loss, but I think this is a message from that soul telling you that you did the right thing, that it was handled correctly, and that this spirit is with you and caring for you and trying to help you heal and is themselves healed and no longer in pain. Let's see what other people have to say. Lisa Harmon, thank you so much for the super sticker. Really appreciate that. Oh, and here's a few that I missed. Oh my gosh. Jenny, did we miss you and the ancestors? And Clumsy Clairvoyance, I know we missed you, so I think we have to do both of these because I think we missed both of them. And I apologize for that, but hey, there it is. Okay, so Jenny, what does my ancestors have a message for me? If you'd like to do this one, at Jenny, name of the card you got, and your interpretation. Eyes reversed. This is like the world reversed from the song Eyes of the World. Wake up to find out that you are the eyes of the world. Jenny, there are things you're not seeing. There are things you're not seeing about yourself and your world and your place in the world. It is time to open up. It is time to grow. It is time to trust the next step in the next phase in your life, whatever that means. Clumsy Clairvoyance. Should I be concerned about some of the trolls who have been invading during my live streams, calling me a witch, tarot demon, and all that fun stuff, or is it just trolls being trolls? Man. Well, you see how we like to handle those. If you'd like to do this reading, at Clumsy Clairvoyance, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. And Clumsy Clairvoyance, thank you so much for being a member here. You saw me shuffle. And we got eyes reversed again. And in this case, I'm going to say don't worry about it because they have no idea who you are, where you live, or anything else. Don't worry about it. They're just like that. Not to worry. See what other people have to say. But that was a good exercise in seeing how the same card in the same presentation, two different things, depending on the context. And I have to say thank you to Caroline McLaughlin for the super sticker. And Kennedy. Oh, Kennedy, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Kennedy, for the super chat, just want to let you know you were loved and valued by us. Don't pay attention to the haters. Oh, man, I love the haters. I love to have fun with them. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I appreciate your love. And I'm wondering, since you're at St. Pete Beach and I'm on the left coast of Florida quite often, have we met in person? And if we haven't, I'll be back in February, but maybe you could come to StarCon in January and we can meet then, or I'll be there in February, or maybe both, just saying. And thank you, really appreciate it. Okay, if there's anyone else I missed, I'm scrolling all the way to the end. Okay, he's against anything spiritual or religious. Oh. My goodness. That's a good idea, Divergent Heart. I haven't been big enough to need mods, but I think at this point it's a really good idea. So. I thought I banned you. Yeah, anyone want to volunteer? Anyone want to volunteer to moderate? I'm like really thrilled to be big enough to have attracted trolls now and to be big enough to need moderators. So anyone open to volunteering, let me know. Please reach out and we'll get some mods. I absolutely appreciate that suggestion. Okay, yes, look into StarCon, STAARCON. StarCon.com. Tickets are available now. STAARCON.com. Teresa, I'll mod. Zuri, I'll mod. Clumsy Clairvoyance, you can mod me anytime. Bianca, I would not mind. Look at all y'all. Thank you. I'm going to just take a screenshot so I can remember all the kind people who have offered. So thank you very much. All right. So now we are in, believe it or not, our last 6 minutes. Betty Flesher. Oh my goodness. Oh, Betty, thank you. Didn't do readings for anyone. My heart just isn't in it. That's okay. You're here. Thank you for being here. I know you've been through a rough time. I hope that reading was helpful for you. We love you and appreciate you, and thank you so much for the super chat. So we are in our last 6 minutes. Angelic Michelle. Thank you. Thanks for being a member here. And Thank you so much for the super chat. Really, really appreciate it. Okay. All right. So I will learn all about how to work with mods, and we will do it. So thank you. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. So let's see what we missed. We're in our last 5 minutes. So any other questions about tarot or things we... Oh, Justine, you will as well. That's fabulous. Thank you. I'll reach out. And Angelic Michelle said that she would sometimes too. Really appreciate it. And Peggy Lou said I would, but I don't know how. We'll figure it out. I don't know how either. We'll figure it out. Oh, you asked a tarot question, Yolanda. I haven't seen it. Looking for it. Hang on a minute. See, this is where mods will be helpful. Not just to get rid of the, not just to take the trash out, but also to help me see who's here. Okay. Witch Shank. That's so good. I am looking for Yolanda's tarot question. How do I send myself or anyone positive vibes with tarot? Great question, and I love it. Go ahead and tag it, positive vibes. This will be our last question for the day. Real easy. What do you need? What do you yourself need? You need to pass your exam. Queen of Swords. I am the Queen of Swords. I am the Queen of all knowledge. I know everything that I've studied. I know the answer to every question on that test. I am calm, cool, and collected, right? Just like that. Or maybe I'll send that to you. That's exactly how you do it. It's tarot magic. When I have to do public speaking, I will very often hold the Ace of Swords to my throat to open my throat chakra to make sure I can speak well and speak truth and not trip over my tongue too much. When there's something bugging me that I'm not letting go of and I need to let go of, I might use judgment and breathe with this to put the past in the past and to know that in every moment I did the best that I could. Like that. Good question. Thank you for calling my attention to it. Which skank? Which shank? Got it. Oh, here's one from Jenny. We'll do this question. We've got a couple of minutes. Yes. We may go a couple of minutes late with this because it's important. From Jenny, has a card's meaning changed for you? For me, the Three of Swords is always representing the loss of my mom now. When it comes up, I feel she is speaking to me. Yes, and I'm so sorry for that loss, but I have a mom loss card too. It's the Six of Cups. When I'm reading for other people, it means whatever the Six of Cups means for them at that time. But for me, when it comes up, it is a message from my mother. Yes. And this is so important. Everybody, listen up. Listen up. There are tarot people who say that you must set the meaning of your tarot card in each deck, and that's what it means each and every time it comes up. And if that's what works for you, more power to you. But if you allow cards' meanings to change because of what they come up to tell you and what you see in different moments, and you carry that with you, your understanding of your cards is always evolving, always developing, and it will allow certain cards to be activated for you. So yes, Jenny, absolutely yes. And in our last couple of minutes, if anyone else has that experience, tag it, changed. When has a card's meaning for you changed? When has a card's meaning for you changed? That is the question. All right. All right. Yeah, with this particular individual, it looks like they came in with their names slightly different, 3 different accounts. Blocked one, other one came in. That's what happened there. I do apologize. But no worries. No worries. Okay. All right. I am just scrolling through here, and we will have mods next time. Absolutely. Thank you for all the volunteers. I will be calling on you. Now is the time for shameless self-promotion. Do you have a website, a YouTube channel, anything that you would like to promote? Go ahead and put it in. Let's support each other. Let's support each other. Anything that you're proud of, go ahead. Go ahead. Put it on in. And here's cards changing. Peggy Lou, change. They evolve as we grow and know them. Absolutely. Kennedy Casey, change. King of Cups is my dad. After I got a reading for someone, it doesn't always mean someone who's emotionally secure. Sure, sure. Absolutely. Divergent, am I able to harass you on TikTok Live as well? So here's the truth. I haven't done a TikTok since last StarCon. I don't know why. I've just been busy. I want to get back to it, and I don't have enough followers to go live yet. And I really want to, but I haven't been doing my due diligence. So follow me on TikTok. I'm Christiana Gaudet Tarot, just like here, on TikTok. Follow me there, and that will encourage me to start doing some videos. And when I get 1,000 followers, I'll go live. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay. Claire C., I have a new understanding of the Three of Swords to mean my intellect was putting some intelligence into my overly romantic thoughts about someone. Interesting. A dose of reason. Interesting. Oh, Yolanda, thank you for volunteering. Appreciate that. All right, my friends, thank you so much. I do apologize for the troll bomb, but thank you so much for the solution to that. We are all learning and growing, and I will appreciate that as well. Thank you, everyone, for reading for one another. That's what this is really all about, and we appreciate it. Here's some self-promotion from Clumsy Clairvoyance, my YouTube channel, Clumsy Clairvoyance. Go subscribe. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Bianca Tarot, personal readings and content on my YouTube. Yep, absolutely. Please do. Please do. All right, my friends. I will get some new classes up for this month. We're going to have 2 more classes, but you can see we have a Tarot Blends class coming up. So do join us for that. I will also be back tomorrow. Hang on, here's Zuri's TikTok, put there by Divergent Heart. I just have to hit show on that. There we go, there we go. All right, thank you, everyone. My shameless self-promotion, I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom, and here in my Palm City office. Just go to my website, christianagaudet.com. You can book directly there or visit my link tree, and make sure you check out StarCon, STAARCON.com, and go to the StarCast channel that's linked to this channel here on YouTube, STAARCAST, and see the first episode of the SVS, the StarCast Variety Show. Would love to see you. Yeah, the Blends class, I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So Peggy Lou, before we go, let's have this conversation real quick. Peggy Lou wishes we did this more than once a month. During the lockdown, we did. During the lockdown, we did this twice a month. Once the lockdown was over, I figured people were out and about and wouldn't want to. Do you want to do it twice a month? If you'll come twice a month, I'll do it twice a month. I'll just call it YouTube Tarot Meetup rather than Global Tarot Circle. And so if you want to do this twice a month, let me know and we will. All right, my friends, really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. And we'll see you soon. I'll be back tomorrow, Friday is tomorrow Friday? It is. I'll be back tomorrow for Friday at noon for your Friday weekly wrap up. So I'll hope to see you there. Laura says twice. Peggy Lou says twice. Divergent Heart, yes, we do like 3 or 4 free classes on this class, on this channel. We do like 3 or 4 free classes on this channel every month and 1 free live stream, which is sort of a class for the members only. Okay, wow. We just did the poll, man. Everybody, twice a month. Yeah, okay, we'll do it twice a month. Okay, so we will. So everyone, I am wishing you peace, love, and tarot. A big steaming cup of peace, love, and tarot. Thank you all so much. Take good care.